How many times do you find yourself with loads and loads of clothes to wash? Laundry just piling up. The University of Missouri just did a study that showed out of 500 millennials, so ages 18 to 23, 20% of them not only didn't know how to do laundry, but threw their clothes away as opposed to washing them. That attributed to 14.2 million pounds of waste that could have been prevented. What we'll go over today is not only how to do laundry, but the basics behind it. So first and foremost is, how do you even separate your clothes? Do you wash them all together? Or is there a rhyme and a reason for how to do it? Your clothes should be separated into whites, delicates, sheets, towels, and colors. Now each of those would be a different load that you put in the washer. First thing you do is you add your detergent. Most people nowadays are trending to use pods, which are exactly what it sounds like, just pods of pre-measured detergent. Or you can have the big gallon-sized detergents and pour in a capful or a half a capful, depending on load size. Usually if it's a full load, so if you're filling the washer all the way, you want to use a full cap. If it's less than that, you could get away with a half a cap. It also kind of determines on how dirty are your clothes. Are you working outside? Then you're going to want to use a little bit more detergent. Are you sitting in an office all day? Then you could get away using a little bit less. If they're whites that you're washing, you're going to have to use bleach to make sure that you get your whitest whites. Otherwise, they're going to come out dingy. You also want to wash your whites in hot water as opposed to cold water. Colors, you'll keep those in cold water, otherwise the color will start to fade faster. Now once you put your detergent in, then you'll add the fabric softener into, most washers nowadays have settings where you can just drop in the fabric softener, so once the rinse cycle comes on, it'll automatically dispense. If you don't have one that has that, the fabric softener always goes in right before the rinse cycle. The other thing that's trending nowadays, because millennials always like to be trendy, is scent bursts. These are little beads that offer extra scent, and you just toss these in. They say usually a capful will do per load, and it just leaves your clothes smelling extra fresh. So, like I said, colors will be with your regular detergent, and then in cold water. White will be with your detergent and your bleach in hot water, and then your fabric softener will go right after the rinse cycle begins. Now, what happens when your clothes are done? So you want to put them in the dryer, but you don't put all clothes in the dryer. Your delicates, more than likely you want to hang those to let them air dry. If you have a somewhere outside where you can hang them, or you can just hang them in a hanger and stick them in the closet, or like in an open area to let them air dry. But when you stick them in the dryer, you want to put fabric softener sheets. Now these sheets, you can put 2 or 3, depending on how big your load is. And this will keep not only them smelling better, but it'll take away the static that it builds up as it's going through the drying process. Now, I know it may sound mundane to say, oh my gosh, really, you're talking about washing your clothes? But at Stark, how many people really don't know how to wash clothes? And other than just putting laundry detergent, a lot of people tend to just throw all of their clothes into one load, and that is incorrect. And that's additionally what leads to fast wear on your clothes, fading and discoloration, clothes coming out of the still with stains. So it's important not only to know how to do your laundry, but it's important to do your laundry. It saves you money and reduces waste across the world.